Hi guys, shooting a live video. I will probably feel some regret for this because I am so raw and so real right now. I'll probably be scared to leave this up, but just spending my quiet time this morning, and I wanted to share this with you because I know I'm not alone in this, and this is some really hardcore, difficult stuff, at least for me in my life. It's been a struggle, and so I looked at why have I been so hurt over the years in different relationships, a lot of it family, some probably really past in dating relationships back in college, even friendships. Why have I been so hurt over the years? And I know sometimes people can do us wrong and they can treat us wrong and so forth. And we're like, well, you know, they did this and they did that. But looking at myself in the mirror, and I've known this for a while and I'm trying to work on myself, I didn't have appropriate boundaries of what I would and wouldn't allow to protect my self-worth. And if you know anything about boundaries, and if you're somebody who has them, you know that they're not for the other person of what, oh, I'm going to allow you to do or not do. It's for myself. It's for yourself. Like, what will I allow, you know, how will I allow them to treat me or not, because I'm going to walk away, or I'm going to leave the room, or I'm going to move on to a different relationships. Boundaries are for us, like me, what I will and will not allow. And so I have not had appropriate boundaries. And I've even felt guilty at different times when I tried to put them up, and people don't like it when you have boundaries. And I didn't have self-worth that stood up for me. You know, that I said no when I needed to and yes only when I wanted to. I didn't value my own time, effort, or energy. Like, I've done this to myself. I think it's so easy to point the finger at other people who we feel hurt by. I know I have. Like, that's been me. That's been me. I felt very rejected and very much like a victim. But guess what? I was chasing after people who didn't value or respect me as a person. I did that. But I did it because I desperately wanted love, care, and support from these people, and it has shot my self-worth all to hell. All to hell. I've spent my time doing things for these disrespecting and unappreciative people. I've spent my energy and effort trying to win or please them so that they would want to be with me. The harder I tried, it felt like the more they pushed me away. I used myself, my whole heart's effort, time, energy, money. I worked so hard to please them. That's the people pleaser in me, so that they would love and honor me. And I thought they were actually capable of it. Now I'm like, it really had nothing to do with me, and it had everything to do with them. Instead of just walking away from realizing these are people who treat me less than what I deserve. I need to be around the people in my life, which I do have people in my life who respect and value and honor me. One of them is my husband. He's amazing. But it has destroyed me, and now I'm trying to build it back. And this is crazy to me that I'm 52 years old. Yeah, that is kind of makes me sick in my stomach that I'm this old and I'm now just figuring out and trying to build back everything that I have done to hurt my own heart. I've broken my own heart. But guys, these are the things that at one point put me in depression. This is why I went into the mental hospital. I was selling myself short. I was selling myself out. This is the things that made me suicidal. Needing love, giving my whole heart to somebody who didn't give anything back. That's what led me to my depression and suicide. It stripped me of my self-worth. by giving everything to somebody who didn't value me or treat me the same way. And so today, I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who keeps circling this pattern in life that you're doing the same kinds of things. I hope not, man. But if you are, today I know that I need decent boundaries. And the boundaries are for me, not them. Today, I know that I need to value my own heart, my own thoughts, my own feelings. And that's not selfish, but necessary in order to love myself. Nobody else is going to live this life but me. And if I don't learn how to love myself first, how on earth can I love anybody else, really? If I don't respect me, how can I respect you? I need to stop being obsessed with feeling so rejected and give attention toward how much I know that I am blessed in my life. I know that I'm loved. I know that I'm blessed. I know where that comes from. I need to look at what I have instead of being discouraged with what I don't and think that I'm missing out. I'm not missing out. If there are people that don't deserve my time and effort, I'm not missing out. I don't need them. Take people at face value and respect that instead of feeling like I need them to show me my worth. I have worth and you have worth simply for being alive. Something that I really want to stop doing that I felt like I've been doing for a really long time is I feel like I've been dabbling in stuff in my life. I don't know if you know what I mean, if you've ever felt like, man, I want to get better at this, I want to do better at this, and you're working on areas in your life, but maybe you don't have, a life coach or somebody who's, really can show you how to just go for it. And I feel like I've done a lot of dabbling in my life. I'm a little bit good over here and a little bit good over here. I've done some things over here, but I've never really just came at life, just passionate, doing something great. And so I know I'm going to need some people to help me with that who are great, because I want to find people who are masters and experts in different areas. And I want to go for it and stop dabbling in my life. And something that I don't know that I've ever done to start living for me, because of my people-pleasing nature and self-worth, my low self-worth, I never gave myself a chance to live and do great things in my life. And I want to, and I'm ready, and I know that I'm deserving of it. And I know that time is limited. We're not promised every day. And so I need to be able to say no without feeling guilty. I need to not be afraid if people are disappointed in me or don't like me, because I like me and I'm living the life that's best for me. If you are this person, stop doing this. This is killing you slowly. So I read this book already this year, and my goal is to read at least one book a month. I would really like to read more than that, but my first book of this year was How to Worship a King. And so I just started with God. Anyway, I've already read that one. The book that I'm reading now is Codependent No More by Melody Beatty, which is an issue of mine that I realized I didn't know. I've already read this book, but it's so good, Boundaries, and I feel like I need a refresher now that all these things have been brought to my attention. What are you guys reading? I have a whole stack. I have books to read this year that I want to work on myself and just grow and learn and live my best life. I hope you want to do that too. I know a great way to get there is to read. It's to read and learn and grow, and then not just read about it, but live it and practice it and do self-work. So I want to ask you guys, what are you reading? Where are you growing at in your life? What are some great books that you are reading to grow yourself, to learn, to have a great year, to get where you want to be better than you were yesterday? I'm with you. Let's make this the best year that we are finally dealing with some issues in our own life. We're finally taking the time to live our best life, live it for ourselves, not for other people, and to be whole. And so that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. It's hard to come face to face with the truth. It's hard to realize that a lot of what I've been hurt by all these years have been my behaviors, my ingrained habits, my less than thinking, my people-pleasing nature. And that stops. I'm working on it this year. And Anyway, that's it. I hope you'll join me in doing some reading and growing yourself too.